Hey, how you doing? It's January 2023, and what an exciting year it's going to be. Well, every year is a good year, you just try missing one. And January is when all the important people have their birthdays. It's just a difference. Now, what I'm actually talking about, it's sales time, and this is really important. What everybody's looking for is that really, really excellent bargain. But don't get suckered in to the sales hype. It's really important that if you're going to make an investment, because that's exactly how you should consider it, that it ticks every box that you've got. So whether you're going online or whether you're going down the high street, the first thing that you'll do is you'll pick up the price tag. Now, if you get that warm glow and a little bit of a flutter because it's discounted to a price that you're comfortable to pay, then don't just pull the trigger then. You've got to look at all the other boxes that you've got in your mind. Get all of those boxes ticked off, because if everything works, it's an absolute bargain regardless of the price, because you'll wear it today, tomorrow, and next year. The worst thing that we can do is buy it on price and just hang it up because you don't fancy it the next time that you look at it. Believe you me, I have made those mistakes. So today I'm just going to run through a few examples as to how not to do that, save you some money, and actually focus in on all the good stuff that is out there. Now, how best to do that? Yes, we can talk about shoes. You'll know that's a particular weakness of mine. I happen to be a UK 8. So if I see a beautiful pair of shoes at UK 7.5, they're never going to work. They're always going to hurt. So I just have to swallow that and move on, go somewhere else. If I see a shirt, my favorite shirt from a favorite manufacturer that's heavily discounted, but it's a 15.5 as opposed to a 16, then I'm just gonna have to move on. It's a key thing to look at everything, take it into consideration, and then pull the trigger. Now, in order for me to demonstrate that, perhaps the easiest thing to do is to go through some examples of mistakes that I've made with neckties. Now, this is in no way a slight on any of the organisations, companies, manufacturers that make this beautiful stuff, but it's just to demonstrate how it works. One particular year, I was really looking for a brown-based tie with a diamond tile and found it in Drake's, heavily discounted. Really do like it. It's great cloth, really good. Got it home, delighted to receive it, opened it up, and yeah, it's good. It's a little bit short, it's a little bit narrow, so when I went to tie it, it didn't really work with the knot that I like, the 4 in hand, so I didn't wear it as often as I might, and I probably haven't worn it as often as I should do. Now the thing is, so therefore I'd probably give that a 5 out of 10 in terms of a purchase, if you like, but I'd still got that brown thing going in my head. I wanted something with brown and blue, so I was fortunate to find from HN White of London this beautiful regimental stripe tie in brown with that pale blue stripe that really worked. Yes, it was discounted. Yes, it was at the right length, right width, ties a great knot, so it worked for me. That one gets loads of wear. So for me, that is an 8 out of 10. Really good buy. Now, moving that on, with Drake's once again, because as you might have already gathered, I am a little bit of a fan, really like this one. Great texture, lovely colour in the blue. It's got that pattern through there, as you can see. You might be able to tell it's of a certain vintage. So it's a different width, it's a different length, so everything was good. The only box that I didn't think about was the fact that what am I going to pair this with? Because of that particular pattern or that texture, what am I going to marry that up with? So it really didn't work, as beautiful as it is. So where is this on that scale? It's probably a 3 or a 4. So if somebody would like this, then just let me know. Post and packaging, we'll get that sorted out. But it's a great thing. So then I've kept it and just look at it wistfully every now and again. However, a couple of years later, still in that vintage Drake's era, managed to pick this beauty up within the sale too. As you can see, great Prince of Wales pattern, lovely thing, superb length, superb width. Really works well with a pinstripe or a chalk stripe. Classic look with a white shirt, black Oxfords, absolutely spot on and discounted. However, somebody else didn't pick this up. I had no idea, but I was mightily pleased that they didn't. I give this a 10 out of 10 all day. Really, really nice buy that was. Now, I went through a period probably about 2 years ago looking for the right shade of green tie to wear with a seersucker suit in the summer, and I fluked in a winter sale this beauty by Rubinacci. Really, really good, thin as you like, little or no lining, beautiful colour, got that sort of just a little bit of a pin dot with a lilac centre in there too, so just an added touch. Really works well. Heavily discounted. Wasn't last summer or the summer before, so God knows how it went under everybody else's radar. So this too would have been a 10. I only bought it because I made a mistake with this beauty by Drake's. Great colour, would work really well with that seersucker suit, as Drake's demonstrate, but for me it didn't quite work despite the discount. Liked the colour, didn't like the width, didn't like the length, didn't like the knot, didn't like the whimsical nature of the pattern that's on here. I hope you can see there. So great idea in my head. I'd go to put it on, go to tie it, and think, no, I'll pass. So I still had that itch to scratch in terms of that sort of green to match up with the outfit that I had in mind. So effectively what I've done, I've actually bought myself a 10 out of 10 there. I've actually bought myself 1 out of 10 basically for the idea. But also I bought 2 ties and only going to wear 1. So I might as well just pull that money together and got one made to exactly the specifications that I would like. A really, really good investment is something like that, is something like the Drake's that I'm going to wear forever and a day. A bad one is something that I'm not going to wear at all and just look at with some sort of wistful nature. That's the thing, that's the way to do it. Have an idea, the money that you want to spend, all of the key parts, and then pull the trigger. If you have to compromise anywhere, it's not worth spending your money. I hope that's useful. I hope to speak to you soon.